We all go through different phases of life in regards to ourselves. But for me, it's a little different. My whole adult life, I really haven't taken responsibility in regards to what I contributed to being toxic. And I can honestly say the reason why I never embraced it because when I was at my most toxic, it it was up. It was up. I'm just telling you, man, it was up. It was wild. It was rewarding, even though it was just as tragic. But the rush that I got from being that, from the games I played, the lie on top of lie on top of lie on top of lie, I had to say the games, the craziness. It was just all worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. Everything didn't mean much to me. The consequence didn't mean much to me because I always lived by a code that my brothers taught me. So at that time, just getting all the embrace, um, it felt rewarding. It was rewarding, you know. And most of the greatest stories that I've told has been with bad decisions. So, but when you do that as a collective for a very long time, of course you, of course you get a lot of praise in regards to it. But there's pros and cons with everything. But at the end of the day, when you look back at it, it doesn't really. I guess it doesn't hit the same. Um, but I know I stayed in that for a few reasons, and I know one of the main reasons why I stayed in that space is because I felt the most love there, even though a lot of it was fabricated. I really did not. Um, I really didn't understand like what real love is because I never saw it. I never really been around that. I've been around just chaos, toxicity, and living by a code that was even more toxic than the norm. So you look back at those things and the space that I'm in at this point in regards to trying to be more disciplined with myself in regards to how I move. My awareness is one of my best qualities because that's one of the only lessons my daddy ever taught me is in being observant. Um, so just having the time to understand with my own self-reflection and being observant of what I've been doing and where I've came from is a start. It's funny that I've kind of got to this space based on results. I want different results. But I know like that's the most love I've received is being in that toxic state. Just having multiple women coming for me. multiple women asking for things, needing me, or even just finessing. And, I live in Atlanta, so the finesse is real. You got, the finesse games is really big here. But I know that all came with the game. That just all came with just being in that space, and I loved it. And I, I just think that on the opposite side of that spectrum, when you're being disciplined, when you being more selective, um, because I talked to some of my closest friends and I discussed my discipline and stuff like that. And um, first of all, they're shocked. Secondly, some people are, proud of me. Um, they know that what I had going on, because I mean it was at one time, no year disclosed, I had 7 women in a rotation and doing something with them. It got to a point sometimes I was doing 3 women in a day, just playing games, just mixing up shit, just doing this and doing that. But being on this other side of the spectrum and just trying to be more disciplined is shit the same. It's the motherfucking same. It's just like I have never got the attention and just the random moments since I've been in that toxic space from years back. And it's so funny that in that space, it's all the fucking same. Like, and it's not like toxicity just following me. It's just like even when you're trying to do things, on a different scale from what you're normally doing, it's still the same. I'm known for a few things, and I know that's what brings people towards me. But it's just letting me know I'm going in the right direction. Don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna, you know, do shit. I'm not perfect. It's just what it is. But sometimes you get signs when you know you're going in the right direction. And I know motherfuckers love me more in my toxic space than where I am now. And it's easy to get dragged down back in that shit. Trust me, it is. And it's tempting at times, but you want to do something different. So, like I said, for everybody who hears this, motherfuckers love toxic me, but I don't love toxic me. Not like that anymore. But that's just what it is.